Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the...
Big chance! Fermin. Mateus going forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Chouameni. Fermin. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ferdinand. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Milan with the corner, there first. Impressive jump! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. And the return pass. Koundé. No goals as yet. And it's Messi. Nesta gets the foot in and wins the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's been cut out. Well played. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Thuram with the foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Señoras y señores, estamos por anunciar los números del sorteo de hoy.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Thuram makes the interception. It's a good run down the right. Opts for safety. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Deftly away. Rummenigge. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's a key interception.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Lopez. Bergomi. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fermin. And here's Messi. He's found a way through. Great chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cristiano Ronaldo! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Here's the header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pinches it off him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pull it. Rummenigge. Argentina can break now.
Argentina definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Fermin, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He is through here. And Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. There's the header! Oh, he's hit the bar! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi, distributed tidily. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Se agrega un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Good running, strong and purposeful. Robertson cuts out the pass. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Milan finding themselves behind by just one goal and the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Backward it goes. Messi! It is a fantastic goal! A finish of true class! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
It's Neymar! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Argentina leading now. Here's a chance! It's anyone's ball now. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? And this is Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. That is ended up in no man's land. Chouameni.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Messi being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Neymar. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Just eases him off the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. And this is Del Piero.
Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Neymar. Maldini. Fermin. And it's Del Piero. Now Neymar. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar. Maldini. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Número 18. Número 6. Número 10.
Xavi Alonso.
Messi. Entra
Tchouaméni.
número 21. Número 8.
And it's
Número
Fernandes.
20.
Argentina
Número
clearly
11.
now in lead
Número 22.
preservation mode.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Here's Tchouaméni. Donatoni.
Argentina nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Where it came from. Oh, well played. And it's been hooked away. And they've got rid.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it
Del
has to be.
Piero.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And here's Azar. Thinks about the shot. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That pass isn't the best.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in.
Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vermi. Rummenigge. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Pele. Azar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pele can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now he can run away with it. And the shots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Schmeichel gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Argentina are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter.
Can he finish? And a neat finish. AC Milan are all square. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he nearly went all the way.
Firmin can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Pinches it off him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Messi is standing over this one.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where
Messi!
Milan have got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful. Just a little more discipline is called for.
Neymar. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Firmin really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Mateus, and it's Lopez. Great ball if he can get there. Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Chance, surely! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So their fourth corner of the game. Mateus plays it short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Firmin, renowned for his long-range shooting. Messi. Pirlo. Maldini. Quality ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Neymar makes a dash for it. He is through here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Mateus. Now it's Messi. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Tchouameni. And it's Neymar. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has ended up in no man's land. Tchouameni. Pirlo. Pelé. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's quick to get rid. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back on the way. And this is Messi. Tchouameni cannot be beaten that easily. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, it's a little too ambitious to go directed goal from here, I think.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Neymar getting this one clear. And it's made its way to him.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Neymar. Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fermin and Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Messi. A lot of space. And a chance! Goal! Argentina! And they've got their lead back. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Argentina leading now. Mateus bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nesta does well not to be outdone there. Gullit receives it in a good position here. Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Ferdinand. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Neymar. And here's Messi. Driving through the middle. Real chance! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So the lead now is 2.
Número 6.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Suarez is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Fernandez, and the finish! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Neymar. Fernandez. And here's Suarez. Oh, just skips past his man. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Messi. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. The final 5 minutes. Messi, and this is Messi. Pullet clears. And he's only too happy to take that back. And this is Schneider. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts. Now it's Luis Suarez. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. Oh, terrific save from the keeper. That's at the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Milan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.